Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be taking a look at USC Counterforce. This is a turn-based squad tactics game inspired by games like XCOM and Jagged Alliance. It's about taking some Marines out into space and shooting aliens. This game is being developed by Angry Cat Studios, published by Firesquid, and Firesquid was kind enough to let me check out the demo a little early. There will be a public demo coming out on January 26th. So there'll be links down in the description if you want to check that out for yourself and give it a try. And then this game is also going to be featured in the Steam Next Fest, which begins on February 6th, I think, that week. So you can see the game featured there, try out the demo, and check it out for yourself. So let's go ahead and head into a mission, and I will show you around. Okay, so I'm loading into a new mission here on USC, and the first thing you see is this screen, which has a lot of different information on it, and it's for you to set up your squad. This is a game where you bring in a squad of Marines, you can customize them all, you can change, their personal information, you can equip them with lots of different weapons and equipment, and there's just a lot of stuff here. And I'll be honest, my first impression of this game, when I loaded it up, I got into the tutorial, and my first thought was, wow, this looks really complicated. It's going to take me a long time to get my head around it because there's just a lot of numbers here, right? You look over at your squad, you've got their action points, they've got health and morale, they've got armor front and back. Down here, you've got their different resistances, they've got skills. Over on the right side, every Marine carries maybe a couple different weapons and they have multiple attacks you can do. They all have their own stats. And everybody has like their own backpack where they can carry weapons, armor, ammo, special items, healing items. So there's a lot to look at, and you might be thinking, this is a lot. It's going to be too hard. But let me tell you this. I got in and started actually playing it, which we're going to do here in a second. And after playing around with it for 10 minutes, I was like, oh, I understand all of this. This all makes sense. It's not that bad. And I like that there's so much stuff here because it gives you a lot you can play with once you get deeper into it. But for right now, I'm not going to modify any of this. We're just going to keep it simple. Let's just begin with what they gave us. But now let's talk about the actual gameplay. So you can see we have our 6 squad members here. And like I said before, this is a tactics game, right? So we've got a grid. We're going to be moving them around, kind of like when you're playing a tabletop RPG, moving people across the map and doing actions and attacks to fight aliens. And our goal in this mission is to kill the 41 aliens on this station. And apparently there's one alien nest as well. I'm probably not going to get through everything today in this video, but that's our objective for the mission. Now, before we get started moving people around, I want to show you one of the coolest touches I've found in this game. It caught my eye right away, and I just need to talk about it for a second. Okay, when we pick one of our squad members to move and take actions, it pops this up. You see this? This is live feed from my person's actual face. It has their call sign in the corner. It has this timer, which I think is how long we've been in the mission. But you can see as they look around, that is actually what they see. And if we change to somebody else, look, they're looking at the back of the other Marines. We can change which way they're facing and you can see what they see. That is so cool. That is the first thing I noticed. And I was just like, wow, that is such a cool idea. Because, in all those like movies where there's a bunch of Marines, out in space fighting aliens or like horror movies where they're tracking down aliens on a spaceship, that sort of thing. There's always those shots of like their camera feed. It's supposed to be spooky, like you're living it through their eyes. And then, of course, they get attacked. So having that as something you can always see in this game from all of your people is just really cool. All right. Well, anyway, let's get going. So we have the camera feed, which you'll always see when we have someone selected. We've got the mini map here, which will expand as we move around. So let's grab Newman. She's got a sword and a shield, I think. So she'll kind of be our front line. We'll go ahead and open this door and get moving into this station. You can see we've got like a fog of war that opens up as we move around. And we have an alien. Newman, can you see that alien? I know you're looking around a little bit. If you face this way. It's down there. A little hard to see down the corridor, but we can see where it is. So as we move around in this game, you'll see if I click here and say, oh, Newman, we're going to move over here. This number that pops up is how many action points she will have after moving. You can also see that down on this bar, that's going to decrease down to 23. And action points you use for moving for doing attacks, some special actions and stuff. So we want to make sure, you know, we're not going to move right next to it and have 0 points left, because then we'll just get hurt. But Newman does have a sword and shield. So what if we just move here?
Yes,
And then if I hit S, she'll actually crouch down and set up kind of a defensive position, because there's like a barrel right here, as you can see. So we'll do that, and then let's pull someone up behind her to actually take some shots. What do we have? Spencer has like a cryo weapon. What else do we have? Pistols. Howell has maybe a sniper rifle. Let's do that.
Yes, sir.
There, you can see Newman right in front, crouched down so we can fire over her and not shoot her in the back of the head. Let me see if I can hit this alien. If we hit spacebar, that pulls up the like attack range. You can see all these squares where Howell could shoot someone. It has a safety feature, friendly fire, which is nice. I can't tell him to shoot this squad member without turning that off. So it has some safety in place, so you don't just shoot your guy in the face. But we can definitely make a shot on this alien. It's a crawler. There we go. Now, of course, if you want to get deep into it, you can look at all these statistics. Oh, what's my, we have just hit chance there, 95%, which is great. But you've got, range, how many targets, accuracy, the impact of it, the damage. A lot of weapons have special effects, like Spencer's gun here will also do like ice damage or freeze aliens.
Reporting.
So you can keep track of all that when you get deeper into it. But just for now, I'm just wanting to shoot this guy. A 95% chance is good enough for me.
Too easy.
Take that one out. That's one down. We got 40 left to go. No problem.
Standing by.
Newman, why don't you stand up? We can keep having them do stuff until they run out of AP.
Understood.
I think that's everything in this corridor. So you can see we're going to run out right there, and Newman can't do anything else. But we can head up this way. We've got some locked doors, and I'm guessing that one of my people here is able to hack them. Yes, Kavanaugh has the Primotron Chimera, which is a hacking tool. So we can bring
Yes, sir.
them up here and unlock this door. We've got a lot of doors going on here. Hack that door. Let's see what's behind it. Nothing so far. I don't want to get too deep in here in case we run into something big and scary. Spencer's got that
Affirmative.
cryo weapon. What is it called? Oh, the cryo blaster. That's a great name.
Yes, sir.
Move here. We can look around. Anything down this way? Oh yeah, here we go. What do we have? A worm pig. And just a trash can. Now you can see these two have this little yellow square, and that means they're at like half height. It's like half cover. Whereas this barrel, I think, is full cover, so I don't believe I can shoot through this. But for instance, if this barrel had the little yellow square, it would be something at like waist level, so we could still shoot over it. So I'm going to have to move here. Let's turn off. There we go. Blast this guy with the deep chill. Now this gun, as I mentioned, also has some different modes. We can melee with it, which is not going to be very good. Obviously, we want to shoot. Deep chill is a single target shot, does 20 to 80 damage. Freezing vapor does a 3x3 area. So if you've got aliens grouped up, you can kind of chill out a whole area there, but it does less damage. So let's just do some deep chill here. 77% chance to hit. We got numbers flying up there. I think if you go, over here to the log, you can see even more details on what happened.
Attack.
This thing.
Enemy down.
There we go. Took a little bit to get through it, but then we took it down. And we got some volatile barrels. We got that trash can, another door. Spencer is all out of AP, so I'm not going to be able to do anything else this turn.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Standing.
Let's move our other guys out here. Jenkins has a shotgun, and looks like he's also our medic. Came with lots of healing supplies.
No problem. Standing.
Davidson has another sniper rifle. So we got 2 snipers. That's good. Always helpful. You don't want to get up close to the aliens.
Roger that.
All right, even though we do have some AP left, let's go ahead and end this turn and see what the aliens do, if any of them pop out, or otherwise we'll get ready to storm another room. Somebody's back there, maybe trying to break through a door or something. All right, turn 2. Let's see if we can get a couple more aliens this time. So one thing I was thinking about when I was playing this the first time was, you know, they said this is inspired partially by XCOM, and I've played quite a lot of the newer iteration of XCOM and XCOM 2. I like those a lot. But those are very, like, streamlined. Each of your people only has, you know, a couple of things they can do, and it basically just focuses on, oh, this is the % chance it'll work, and this is what the damage will be, right? Or special abilities. USC here has a lot of things you can do. Like, I haven't even explored most of it, but you can see each of our Marines has different equipment, and when you're in that squad creation section, you can, you know, spend points to outfit them with different things.
In position.
And even while you're in the level, we might be able to find some stuff laying around. But the gameplay reminds me more of, like, playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? Back when in high school, when I used to play 3.5 with my friends, and we were moving around a big map with grids on it, you know, everyone's got their own equipment and skills, and you take your turns, and it just feels a lot more like that to me, and I like that. What's in here? Ooh, here we go, some supplies. It's a little different than I expected. Okay, so we move up next to these shelves, and then we hit X. And then we can pick up. Let's see what we've got. Some ammo and some explosives. So I'm not sure exactly what weapons these go with, but something we might be able to use. I don't think I can get back here. There's a crate that we could destroy and get back to this back shelf. But I think we'll be okay without it.
Affirmative.
Got some bullets anyway.
Standing by. Standing by.
All right, let's take shotgun boy.
No problem.
Right up here in the door, I think. Close and seal hatch. I don't know. That'll take some time. I don't know what having an open hatch does, but it does seem like something that an alien could climb out of, right? So let's go ahead and seal that. I feel safer about that.
Roger. Copy that.
All right, Jenkins, can you still open this door? We'll crouch down, open it. Any aliens? Oh yeah, we got aliens. Davidson, can you shoot this thing? Maybe not. Is it too close? Or maybe I can't see it over Jenkins. Jenkins, can you move out of the way? Nope, out of AP. Well, I messed that up. Okay, well, I'm just going to have Davidson defend, hit D, and then that kind of puts them into like an Overwatch state where if this alien moves into these blue squares, I think Davidson will take a shot, pretty sure.
Reporting.
Spencer, move up here, face this way, and can you shoot that? Out of APs. Oh no, I forgot that you had to move a long ways.
Roger.
So if I was smart, I would have Newman in front, because she's like the front line field person, but like a moron, I've put everyone in danger.
Roger that.
Alright, we'll have you defend,
Position. Orders.
have Howell face straight up and defend, just in case they like jump in here, or if this door opens, we'll have some coverage. Let's see what happens. Aha! That's a lot of attacks. A lot of attacks. But you know what? I think Jenkins is okay. Morale went down a little bit, lost a little bit of armor, and it looks like maybe some bleeding attacks. But nothing, no huge damage.
Reporting.
Yeah, Jenkins, let's take a look at your status here. Morale's down from getting bit in the face. Yeah, and he's bleeding, so he'll kind of take some damage over time, but nothing too serious. And then this alien foolishly turned his back to me when I have this shotgun. Show you what's up. We can do single barrel or double barrel. Oh man, that's great. Just blast him in the back.
Fire.
Oh, and it pushed him back. Wow.
Attack.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Jenkins, you cool it over there. I need to get Newman up here.
By.
Everyone needs to get out of the way.
Standing by. In position. Roger.
These hallways are too tight.
I'm on it.
All right, let's look around. Ooh, boy. We've got a bunch up here. Another worm pig. Some other guys. There's a lot of different kinds of aliens, and I'm not familiar with them enough to know what they're going to do. But up at the top, you can see they have a good summary of, their qualities, what to look out for. Scorpions explode on death. Good to know. Good to know. And there's a worm on the other side. Wow. All right, well, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to have Newman come up here, take kind of a diagonal approach, and defend in case that worm comes around or anyone comes from the front. And then who has our cryo? Spencer.
I'm on it.
Let's get you up here.
Roger.
Newman, actually undefend, crouch down,
Holding position.
and then defend so I can shoot over you. Because we know there's aliens right behind that barrel. And if I can hit him with the freezing vapor... Oh, yes. Excellent. Let's get them all. Because I'd like this guy to explode way back there with them. Get out of here. Oh, no, Spencer's out of AP. I did kill one. But not enough. And she won't be able to move out of the way either. I got too excited.
Roger.
That's okay. I think they'll be okay. Because even if these two run up on Newman, Newman will be all right. What about this door? It's not smart to have multiple doors open at the same time, but I'm here for the action, right? A worm right in my face. Not anymore. The shotgun. And Davidson, you got a sniper rifle.
Fire.
Pushed it out of my own range. That's okay. We will defend, and if it moves up,
Roger.
we've got this area covered.
In position. Roger that.
Now, these first couple of turns are going just fine, even though I'm being reckless. But a couple things to keep in mind. We do seem to have a turn limit, so I can't be that slow about it. We got to keep moving. And secondly, right now everyone's loaded up on ammo. We can fire as many times as we want, but they are carrying their own ammo. So near the end of the mission, we might start to run out and maybe resort to melee attacks or what we can find, right? Laying around the station. All right, let's let the aliens take a turn. We'll do maybe one more, but I think you're getting the gist of how this game goes. And like I said, there's lots of, you can look up lots of numbers and stats on everything if you want to get into the nitty-gritty stuff. But you don't have to know all that. You can just learn the basics and still figure out how to move around, shoot guys, take tactical positions, all the basic stuff that's... Oh no, I got surprised in the back. I'm sorry, Spencer. I'm not being very defensive. Ooh, that's a big one. But luckily it can't seem to hit me very much. And yes, I mentioned briefly earlier, but everyone has front and back armor, so leaving my back exposed like this, not very smart.
Roger.
All right, can I just deep chill this guy? Oh, he looks pretty big, but he's actually quite short. Too close?
Orders.
Maybe we need to back up. Maybe we need to back up.
Holding position.
We'll defend there, and then Newman, can you just make a choke point here right in the door? Perfect.
Holding position.
There we go. We'll just block that entirely.
In position.
All right.
Reporting.
Let's shotgun some guys. Look at this. I love it. Blasting him right in the face.
Attack.
Oh, I forgot it explodes. That's my mistake.
Out of ammo.
Out of ammo. We got to reload, which also takes AP. There we go.
I can't do that.
Out of APs. We got to move somebody else up.
I'm on it.
Here we go. How about triple fire on the submachine gun?
Fire. Engaging enemy.
Yeah.
Attack.
Lots of armor, but we're gonna cut through this. Oh, I'm out of stuff. All right, move out of the way.
Hit. Roger that.
Davidson, can you not shoot that close? Darn it.
Engaging enemy.
Just hit him with the gun.
Okie dokie.
Ah, oh, this is not working. I think I hit it, but it didn't do anything because it's got so much armor. Anyway, I'm not playing very safe. I'm just trying to give you some examples of how this works. It looks like that one I was trying to hit with the gun died from the fire damage, but it spawned a little critter. What is that? What is hitting the door? No! Jenkins, I'm sorry. All those health packs I probably will need.
Engaging enemy.
They're busting in. And I'm getting spit at from over here. Wow, okay.
Fire.
That just goes to show, if you play this for yourself, you need to be a little more deliberate and careful than I am being. That Reaper is straight up just killing that worm. Alright, well, I've gotten myself into kind of a sticky situation here. Hello. But anyway, that was just a quick look at USC Counterforce. As you can see, it's very cool. I like a lot of the things that they have going on here. And this is just the alpha demo. Like, they're still working on it. It's going to get even better over time. Like I said, there's a public demo that will be coming out, I think, tomorrow. So check out the Steam page. Try it out for yourself. I'll have a link down in the description. And then for Steam Next Fest, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, it'll also be featured there. So check the game out on Steam, wishlist it, tell them I sent you, all that stuff. If you have any questions about the game, let me know. And next time I play this, I will try to be a little less reckless. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.